Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I took a week off after this whole month of threesomes just to regenerate, rethink about how I want to go forward. And today I want to talk a little bit more about sexual exploration because this is my topic, this is my thing, sexually exploring. And that's what threesomes was about, right? Sexually exploring. But let's go back to the point of long-term relationship is boring. It got boring. It becomes boring. It happens. It happens in a long-term relationship. And so it's not that you don't love each other, it's not that you don't want to be together. It's that you've just run out of the energy that has made it really exciting, that's made your sex life really, really connective, right? You've run out of ideas, you've run out of connection. And so I talk about swinging. I'm going to talk a little bit about wife swapping, partner swapping, and threesomes and BDSM. There's all of these things, tantric exploration. There's all of these things that you can explore outside of just, within the sexual connection you have with your partner. And I know that a lot of people are afraid to do that. They're afraid to step into those places because they seems like so big and wild and crazy and loss of control in one's life. Because why do we feel this way? Well, because we've been indoctrinated to believe that sex is bad. That sex is just a very simple tool that you use to either ejaculate, to create, to procreate, to connect with your partner, in whatever, that little bit of a sensual way. We feel it deeply, profoundly when we first meet somebody, right? You just come into it, you're like, lions attacking each other, right? And because it's powerful, this sexual energy is powerful. But it has to be fed. It has to be fed over a long-term relationship. It has to change up. You have to take risks. You have to do different things. And if you have a profound love with your partner, then that's possible. It's possible to open up to other ways of relating sexually. And this is when you start to enter into the sexual dimension. Okay, it's actually a dimension. Whoa. A dimension I talk about, and this dimension is kind of slower, juicier, sweeter, get yourself into it, you drop into your body, you feel your body, you feel the energy of your partner. And it's a difficult place for many people to go, to access, because we have busy lives. We also then are not having good sex, so we're getting stressed. We're getting upset at our partner for them not producing what we want. We are getting upset because we're not feeling the sexual connection, the intimate connection that we want, that we think that we know that we deserve. But how do we get there? How do we do it? So I talk a lot about other aspects of sexual exploration beyond, we're talking about threesomes and swinging and swapping and these kinds of things. You want to be in a place where you are communicating with your partner, right? You're communicating in a calm manner. I know sexual communication between two people can be very volatile because you're coming from very different kinds of experiences sexually, different kinds of backgrounds, different kinds of belief systems, and then it's not working because you've been together for a while, and then trying to talk about it, one wants it, the other doesn't feel it, one has desires, you're not sure which direction to go, you're not sure how to express your desires. It's very volatile and can become heated. The conversation can become heated very quickly. So how do you actually start to open the conversation in a more calm manner so that you can then progress into doing other things, right? Into exploring deeper, because that exploration that you've had up to this point has ended. It's literally ended. If you're bored, if it's not working for you, if you're not able to feel the desire for your partner, the exploration you've had with that person has ended. And so it's now time to move on to something very different, okay? And one thing that I do offer, I'm offering that's going to be coming up is called Deeper Us. It is an online experiential exercise program that is going to be helping you to move through this energy with your partner, accessing different parts of the connection with your partner through simple exercises, okay? So watch out for that. It's coming up. I should have it out hopefully in the next month, because it's taking me time to put the videos together and put the program and information together, but it's going to be powerful, and it's going to be for you if you're like thinking, oh, like threesomes are going to save my relationship. Oh, wouldn't it be so cool to wife swap? And I'm like fantasizing about it, or let's go to sex parties. And if you're thinking about these things in your long-term relationship because it's not working, and you're thinking like that would really be so exciting, but you're not quite there because you're barely talking about sex, or your partner is rejecting you, or there's that animosity between you. This program is going to start slowly bringing you back into connection with each other in a different way, in a different dimension, okay? Because, like again, I said, your relationship sexually is over, and you have to go into a different direction. You have to go in a different direction. And anecdotally, okay, I am in a new relationship. It's been 3 years, and sexually, it's not moving forward very, very consistently at the moment. And I'm feeling frustrated, and I want to have more exploration. I want to go deeper. I want to go more deeply, intimately. And he is very focused on his work and his creative art and creating, beautiful art, and that energy is going into that, but it's not coming into me. And I need the connection sexually. I need the deep orgasms. I know what I need because I've been there. I've done that in other relationships. And so each relationship you go into, it's going to be different. You're going to hit the walls at different times, and you're going to hit the walls of this part of our sexual exploration is over a number of times if you're with that person for a long time. I've been together for 3 years with this person, and we've hit a wall. So now we have to figure out how we're going to move through to the next level. And well, my Deeper Us is going to be part of it. But my other relationship of 23 years, we hit that wall a number of times. The wall of, okay, we've done this, we've had enough of this, my being has moved through this exploration, and we need to go into another place in order to connect again deeply, more intimately. It's really about this going more intimate, getting more intimate with yourself, right? Getting more intimate with yourself. And so your partner can help you with this, because what happens is that when you hit the wall, you have hit your level of intimacy, intimate connection with yourself, and of course with your partner. But you need to find it in here. You need to feel it in here. You need to feel it in your body, okay? You need to feel the energy again so that you can access your new desires, your new desires for your partner, right? And if you both can get yourselves into your bodies more, if you can both connect intimately within your own body, then you can start to feel the other person's body, because you'll be strong within yours. You're not projecting there's no sex to your partner and what's wrong with you. You are feeling in your body, you're feeling your desire, and then the two of you can start to talk in a more mature, calm manner, right? You can talk a bit more about, and maybe you'll be able to reveal more about what is blocking you from feeling like exploring, or from moving into a direction of maybe having a threesome together, or going to a sex club together. What's blocking you? What's blocking you? And often what's blocking people are the beliefs that they have had from a long time ago about sex. Beliefs like sex is bad, sex is naughty, sex is dirty, sex is for demons. I hear my partner saying that sometimes, making comments about sex connected with demons, and I think, wow, like where does he get that from? And he talks about it like a joke, but These things are beliefs that you have. Why is sex demonized in his mind, right? What's going on at a deeper level there? Where was it told to him, or where did he believe that that was what sex was all about? And so finding those places, opening them up and saying, no, sex is an integral part of my human form, my being, my exploration, my life. I need, sex and pleasure. Sex is connected to your pleasure, directly connected to your pleasure. And so if you open the channels of sexuality, of your sexual being within yourself, your intimate channels within yourself, and you're opening up your intimate channels with your partner, then you are feeling more pleasure in your life, right? You're accessing your pleasure in your life. And that's ultimately what I think many of us want, is to feel pleasure and joy, and that connection sexually can give that to us. Yes, you can feel pleasure and joy in your work and your connections with other people and other many other things. But this is an enhancement, okay? The sexual energy connection is an enhancement, a big enhancement of your pleasure. So if you are in a fantasy world of wanting to do all of these beautiful things with your partner sexually, but it's not happening, then stay tuned for my Deeper Us program, 1. 2, get a place where you and your partner can talk about it in a calm manner. And that means not like first thing in the morning when you're running off to work, or just before you go to bed and you're exhausted, but make a date to talk about it, like finding out, trying to reveal little parts of what's really going on, what you really want, what you really desire, how you can move forward in making it different, what turns each other on, right? What turns each other on. Spend time, number 3, the other thing, is to spend time with your own intimate self, right? Stop projecting on your partner. Spend time with your own intimate self. And with your body, feeling your own body, testing your own body, looking at your own body, connecting to your own body, feeling it, so that you can access a deeper part of yourself. And you can come from that place in the conversation, right? If you're coming from here and you're really angry, it agitates your partner too. But if you're coming from deeper down here and really feeling what you need to say and being really authentic and honest with that, it will make such a massive difference in the conversation with your partner. Okay. And if you need deeper levels of help, you can always message me and we can set up a session. And start talking. Sometimes it's very helpful to have a third person be there for you, listen to both of you, hear and feel. I feel sexual energy, feel the sexual energy coming off of both of you, and find out where each of you is blocked. How can you open up your conversation, your fluidity, your next connection, your next exploration. Think about it as the birth and the death of your sexual being. It's a circular motion, the birth and the death. So I really wanted to get into this conversation because, and we're going to get into some other fun conversations about, and I want to talk more about swapping with your, getting into how to do that, and getting into swinging, because these are explorations that they have words that are provocative, right, and scary. But these are part of you and your partner as you're in long-term relationships, and you're loving people, and you want to feel more with your sexual being. And swinging is, you're bringing in other people, but there's other explorations that I will talk about: tantric sexual explorations, spiritual explorations. There's lots of different things, and there's something for you, my lovely darling. There is something for you and your partner that can help the two of you open up to a deeper level and enter into the sexual dimension. Keep your eyes open for Deeper Us. Deeper Us is coming to you soon. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back and sharing information that can help us connect deeper to our sexual expression, our sexual desires, and open up those channels within our beings, within the universe, okay? Within our connections with our partners. I'll see you again next week. Much love making.